Hello everyone, Dr. Alicia here with another important health update from Dr. Alicia's MedTalk. Today, we're talking about one of the most beloved fruits in the health world, avocados. Creamy, nutrient-rich, and praised as a superfood, avocados have become a staple in kitchens across America, with the average person now consuming around 8 pounds each year. They're loaded with heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, fiber, potassium, and a wide array of essential vitamins. But while avocados are often hailed as the ultimate health food, most people are unaware of the potential dangers lurking beneath their green flesh. There are 6 serious mistakes that many people make when eating avocados, mistakes that could turn this nutritional powerhouse into a hidden health hazard. Ironically, the very people who are trying to eat clean and improve their well-being may unknowingly be putting their bodies at risk. Social media and wellness culture have practically turned avocado toast into a religious ritual. But few realize the unintended consequences of daily avocado consumption, especially when eaten improperly or in excess. Having studied nutritional science and food safety for over a decade, I've found that even the healthiest foods, like avocados, can backfire if we're not informed. So in this video, we're uncovering 6 avocado mistakes each, backed by peer-reviewed research that could silently undermine your health. By the end of this episode, you'll know how to get all the benefits from avocados while avoiding the dangers. And if you're serious about optimizing your diet as you age, hit the like button and subscribe now for weekly evidence-based health tips. Also, share in the comments, how often do you eat avocados, and what's your favorite way to enjoy them? Let's dive into mistake number 1. Ignoring a natural compound called persin. Most people have never heard of persin, but it's a naturally occurring fungicidal toxin found in all parts of the avocado plant. While the edible fruit flesh contains lower levels, persin is highly concentrated in the skin, seed, bark, and especially the leaves. In humans, persin is typically considered safe in small amounts, but the concern arises when we examine its potential for long-term harm. A study published in a toxicology journal found that avocado extracts, when applied to human white blood cells in lab conditions, caused genotoxicity or damage to genetic material. While these findings came from in vitro tests outside the human body, they raise valid concerns about regular, high-frequency exposure, especially for those with liver issues or compromised detoxification pathways. In animals, persin has been shown to cause severe complications, including heart and respiratory distress in birds, and mastitis and heart failure in goats and horses. While humans are more resilient, our sensitivity varies, and some individuals may be more vulnerable than others. So what can you do? First, never consume avocado leaves, bark, or large amounts of the seed even in smoothies. If you're eating avocados daily, consider taking a break a couple of days per week and always monitor for fatigue, digestive upset, or skin changes. Mistake number 2 is falling into the calorie trap. Because avocados are seen as healthy, many people forget they're also very calorie-dense. A single large avocado packs around 320 calories and 30 grams of fat. While that fat is largely monounsaturated, which is beneficial, it still counts toward your daily calorie intake. Research shows moderate consumption supports weight management, but overdoing it can lead to unintended weight gain. Studies such as those from the Journal of the American Heart Association found that people who ate 1 avocado per day for 6 months maintained weight, but only when the avocado replaced, rather than added to, other calorie sources. The issue is that most people don't substitute. They top off their salad with avocado, throw some in a smoothie, spread it on toast, and add it to their sandwich easily, racking up 500 extra calories in a day without realizing it. A healthy portion is about 1/3 of a medium avocado, roughly 50 grams, delivering 80 to 100 calories. Track your intake for a week and use avocados as a fat replacement, not an add-on to avoid sabotaging your health goals. Mistake number 3 is the often overlooked latex fruit syndrome. This condition affects a surprising number of people, especially those with latex allergies. Latex fruit syndrome is a form of cross-reactivity where the body mistakes proteins in avocados for latex allergens, triggering an immune response. Approximately 30 to 50% of people allergic to latex also react to avocados. And studies have shown that avocados are one of the top cross-reactive foods. Symptoms can range from mild itching, tingling, swelling of the mouth and lips to life-threatening anaphylaxis. Many individuals are unaware they're even sensitive to latex until they encounter a reaction during a medical procedure involving latex gloves. healthcare workers, food industry employees, and anyone frequently exposed to latex may be at higher risk. If you've ever experienced odd symptoms after eating avocados, or have a latex allergy, be cautious and talk to an allergist. Don't ignore signs like itching, throat tightness, or hives. And always carry an epinephrine injector if you're at risk of anaphylaxis. Mistake number 4 involves poor storage and contamination practices. You might not think of avocados as a food safety hazard, but they can easily become one. Because they're grown in warm, humid climates, avocados are vulnerable to contamination from bacteria such as E. coli, Salmonella, and Listeria. The rough skin provides hiding places for bacteria, which can transfer to the flesh when you slice into the fruit. In fact, studies have shown that knives can drag pathogens from the skin into the edible part during cutting. And since avocados have a high water and nutrient content, they create a perfect breeding ground for bacteria if not stored correctly. Leaving cut avocados out at room temperature even for an hour can allow harmful microbes to multiply rapidly. Many people assume that since they're not eating the peel, washing isn't necessary, but this is a critical error. Always wash the skin under cold running water for at least 30 seconds before cutting. After slicing, store leftovers in an airtight container in the fridge and eat within 2 to 3 days max. Never leave them out unrefrigerated. The creamy texture of avocados can mask spoilage, so you won't always see or taste signs of contamination, making proper handling absolutely essential. Mistake number 5 centers around medication interactions. Avocados, despite their health perks, can interfere with several common medications. One major issue is their vitamin K content, which plays a central role in blood clotting. For individuals on blood thinners like warfarin and Coumadin, or newer anticoagulants like dabigatran and rivaroxaban, fluctuating vitamin K intake can destabilize the medication's effectiveness. Adding avocados without adjusting your medication or stopping avocado intake abruptly can increase the risk of clots or excessive bleeding. Avocados are also rich in potassium, nearly 1,000 milligrams per cup, more than bananas. For people taking ACE inhibitors, ARBs, or potassium-sparing diuretics for heart conditions or hypertension, too much potassium can lead to hyperkalemia, which can trigger irregular heart rhythms or even cardiac arrest. In addition, avocados can alter how your body metabolizes diabetes medications due to their fiber and fat content, possibly causing unpredictable blood sugar swings. If you take medications regularly, especially for cardiovascular or metabolic conditions, speak with your doctor before making avocados a daily habit. It's not about avoiding them entirely, it's about balancing your diet based on your prescription needs. Finally, mistake number 6, ignoring individual tolerance. Everyone's body responds differently to food, and avocados are no exception. While many people digest them easily, others may experience bloating, gas, abdominal pain, or irregular bowel movements due to their high fiber content, 13.5 grams per avocado. They also contain sorbitol, a sugar alcohol that can trigger digestive issues for people with IBS or SIBO. Avocados can be problematic for those with histamine intolerance, too, especially when overripe, as histamine levels rise during the ripening process. People with oral allergy syndrome may also react due to cross-sensitization with pollen proteins, particularly birch pollen. Some of these reactions are mild, while others can be more severe. Genetic variations in fat metabolism or detoxification enzymes also mean some people process avocados less efficiently. As we age, enzyme production naturally declines, which can affect our ability to digest fatty foods like avocados. If you've ever had unexplained digestive discomfort, headaches, or skin reactions after eating avocado, you might be more sensitive than you realize. Keep a food journal to track your intake and reactions over time. And consider starting small, just a few slices every other day to see how your body responds. So after all this, should you still eat avocados? Absolutely, but do it smartly. When consumed correctly, avocados offer unparalleled nutritional benefits. Their monounsaturated fats, particularly oleic acid, support cardiovascular health by lowering LDL bad cholesterol and maintaining HDL good cholesterol. Studies show avocado consumption is linked to a 16 to 22% reduction in risk for heart disease. They're also an excellent source of potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure and counteract the effects of sodium, especially helpful for those at risk of hypertension. Their antioxidant content, including lutein and zeaxanthin, supports eye health and may reduce the risk of macular degeneration. And the healthy fats in avocados boost the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like D, E, and K from other foods, making them a powerful addition to salads and plant-based meals. For most people, the optimal serving is 1/3 to 1/2 of a medium avocado, 3 to 4 times per week. To get the most out of this superfood safely, follow these best practices. Wash thoroughly, store properly, track your portions, rotate intake days, and always consider your personal health profile. Have you made any of these mistakes with avocados? Experienced strange symptoms you couldn't explain until now? Share your story in the comments, it could help someone else. And if this deep dive helped you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more expert guidance here on Dr. Alicia's MedTalk. Share this episode with a fellow avocado lover, you just might help them avoid a dangerous misstep. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we unpack another so-called superfood that may carry surprising risks and even more surprising benefits.